Hey guys, welcome to See It or Skip It. Today we're going to be reviewing The Imitation Game.
This movie stars Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley, and it is directed by Martin. Oh, I'm gonna say it wrong. It's because it's not English.
It's Polish, I think.
Swedish.
Swedish?
Martin Tyldum. Tyldum. You tell me how you pronounce it.
Ha.
All right.
So this movie is about Benedict Cumberbatch's character, Alan Turing, and his struggle with working with a team during World War II to break the German Enigma code, and struggling with keeping his homosexuality a secret, and what happens afterwards when he gets found out during the 1950s, and it's a crime to be homosexual. Overall, I think this is a very well-directed and paced movie. I think that the direction, the dialogue, and the performances that the director got out of all of his actors was very well put together.
I think that Benedict Cumberbatch he was like made to play this role, and I don't know, it's because he's just great. I mean, he's great, but we watch him in Sherlock, and it's almost the same kind of pacing as far as the dialogue goes. It's because Sherlock is very wordy. Alan Turing, because they're both smart, same kind of tone. The way his dialogue flowed, I thought was so much words that sometimes I was like, what did he just say? I wish I had a rewind button in this movie theater.
And the way that that Benedict plays this character, this incredibly genius, intelligent, but incredibly socially awkward character is brought to life. The fact that he understands things that people will never be able to understand, and the way he thinks, but yet he can't understand basic humanity on how people get jokes. He takes things very literally.
He does not know how to socialize at all. At all.
But what's great is then you enter in Keira Knightley's character, who is very smart in her own right, but of course is shunned because she's a woman.
Yeah.
But brings so much more humanity to Benedict's character, and it's a great combination of how they work off each other.
Yeah, and it's been a while since I've seen Keira Knightley in a film. What was the last thing she did? I don't even
She
remember.
took a long break.
She took a little while, but the last film I actually witnessed her in. Oh God, I don't want to say Pirates, but I think it may have been Pirates, and she definitely blew me away because I feel like as an actress she's matured, and she's gotten to break away from the Disney, the pirate, and the younger stuff.
And I'm sure some of the other stuff that she's done, because I think she also
She's
did
done
something
more.
of Pride and Prejudice or something.
Yeah, she did Anna Karenina.
A lot of period pieces.
Yeah.
But there was a scene near the very end where I didn't see a shred of Keira Knightley as I've known her in other characters, where I was just like, oh, that was so believable.
Well, you didn't see Keira. You saw Joan Clark.
Truly deserves this nomination. Take that with a grain of salt, though. I have not really seen many of the other people who have been nominated. There's a lot of other Academy films that I haven't gotten around to seeing.
Yeah, this is the first one out of the nominated Academy films that we had time to go see. So hopefully more reviews will follow this one. But
yeah,
we really, really like this one. I love how much heart there is, how much emotion there is, and you felt every ounce of it. Like the entire movie, I was just not like edge of my seat, even though this was classified as a thriller. But
it was.
Yeah, it was a historical thriller. It said it on one of the. I was like, well, okay, it's true events, but okay. It makes your heart stop, and there was a part where my heart caught, and it was when they were watching the machine work.
Yeah.
And when it figured it out, my heart stopped because the way they did that scene, everything stopped. There was no music. It was just the sounds of their breath, and that is more powerful than any sort of sound effects that they could have put in.
Yeah.
And that was a fantastic moment.
So overall, the pacing, the dialogue, the performances of Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley, and there's this moment at the end where he just breaks down, and you find out all of the history of him and reason why he named the machine or computer Christopher is very touching, and this is a definite C on my list. I mean, go and
see it. Not like C like average. No, like go see it. And I have to agree. For us, we are more into sci-fi
and fantasy
and fantasy and like the Lord of the Rings and the Marvels and stuff like that. So, Academy nominated pictures, usually it's not something on top of our list, even though we do eventually see it. But this one, we're both really, really big fans of Benedict Cumberbatch's work. Yeah. So he like has not done wrong yet in anything I've seen him in as of yet.
Yeah.
So it's so impressive, and I feel like he's really, really smart, and I expect to see even more great things from him. For sure. But, yeah, definitely, this is definitely see it, don't skip it. And if you can see it before the Academy Awards airs,
yeah,
it'd be great. I mean, there's 8 films. We're probably not going to get to see all 8 before the Oscars come out. Oh, can we talk about, we talked about how much this movie affected us. And I wasn't bored, even though this was a very wordy, dialogue-heavy film. I wasn't bored for a second. There was a man sitting behind us. We went to see the 11 o'clock show. Like,
passed out.
Halfway through, I heard this, like, and I'm like, what is that? And I see this older couple in front of us, and I was like, did one of them fall asleep? So I'm looking, and it wasn't them, and I'm looking at Dustin, I'm like, who is that?
And I'm like,
kind of does this, and I was like,
and the guy wasn't just like head down.
He wasn't like this,
He was like snuggled up on his couch. I'm not on the
we weren't even in AMC Prime, so it was hilarious. It was just like
serious?
Sound asleep. I wanted to take popcorn and just been like,
whoops. If you're gonna fall asleep in the back, so you don't disturb anyone else.
I think he woke up at one point and changed positions. But I mean, really, if you're gonna pay and see an Oscar-nominated film, you're gonna be tired. Like, just leave and come back, get your money back, and take a brain check and see it another day. Because I feel like he really missed out on some fantastic work.
Yeah.
And a great movie and a great story.
I've heard other comments of people didn't like the way that the timeline jumped back and forth. That it started with his arrest, then it went on to the story of him breaking the code, but then back to a kid, then back to the arrest, and then back. It was very jumpy, but I liked the way that they unfolded each little gold nugget.
And they followed up with like why this happened, and it was just it's so great, and it really, really explained the character and the personality of Alan Turing through that timeline really, really well.
So that's it. Our overall opinion: go see the movie.
For sure.
Very well worth your money.
All right, guys. Comment below if you have seen Imitation Game. Let us know your thoughts, your favorite parts, maybe what you didn't like about it. Who knows? So this is our new channel, in case you didn't know. So go ahead and
like
comment,
and subscribe.
But like and subscribe for sure.
And please comment if you guys like this review. If you want to see more, what movies do you guys want us to review? If you like the way that we review movies.
Yeah, let us know and share with your friends. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.